The Sunday school lesson for March 3rd, 2024 is Jesus' claim to deity. John chapter 8, verses 31 through 38, verses 48 through 56, and verses 58 through 59. Viewers and subscribers, welcome to my channel, The Backstory and More. I am Audrey. If you are interested in knowing what happens before each Sunday school class, you are at the right place because I will share the backstory, read the lesson text, and offer a brief lesson summary. The backstory. Let's begin. The backstory takes us to a dispute over who Jesus is. John chapter 8, verses 21 through 30. Once more Jesus said to the people, I am going away, and you will look for me, and you will die in your sin. Where I go, you cannot come. This made the Jews ask, will he kill himself? Is that why he says, where I go, you cannot come? Jesus continued, you are from below. I am from above. You are of this world. I am not of this world. I told you that you would die in your sins. If you do not believe that I am he, you will indeed die in your sins. Who are you? They ask. Just what I have been telling you from the beginning, Jesus replied. The narrative continues. I have much to say in judgment of you, but he who sent me is trustworthy, and what I have heard from him I tell the world. They did not understand that he was telling them about his Father. So Jesus said, when you have lifted up the Son of Man, then you will know that I am he, and that I do nothing on my own, but speak just what the Father has taught me. The one who sent me is with me. He has not left me alone, for I always do what pleases him. Even as he spoke, many believed in him. The Sunday school lesson begins here, verses 31 through 32. Then said Jesus to those Jews which believed on him, if ye continue in my word, then are ye my disciples indeed, and ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. Verses 33 through 34. They answered him, we be Abraham's seed, and were never in bondage to any man. How sayest thou, ye shall be made free? Jesus answered them, verily, verily, I say unto you, whosoever committeth sin is the servant of sin. Verses 35 through 37. And the servant abideth not in the house forever, but the Son abideth ever. If the Son therefore shall make you free, ye shall be free indeed. I know that ye are Abraham's seed, but ye seek to kill me, because my word hath no place in you. Verse 38. I speak that which I have seen with my Father, and ye do that which ye have seen with your father. Verses 48 through 49. Then answered the Jews and said unto him, say we not well that thou art a Samaritan, and hast a devil? Jesus answered, I have not a devil, but I honor my Father, and ye do dishonor me. Verses 50 through 51. And I seek not mine own glory. There is one that seeketh and judgeth. Verily, verily, I say unto you, if a man keep my saying, he shall never see death. Verse 52. Then said the Jews unto him, Now we know that thou hast a devil. Abraham is dead, and the prophets, and thou sayest, if a man keep my saying, he shall never taste of death. Verses 53 through 54. Art thou greater than our father Abraham, which is dead? And the prophets are dead, whom makest thou thyself? Jesus answered, if I honor myself, my honor is nothing. It is my Father that honoreth me, of whom ye say that he is your God. Verses 55 through 56. Yet ye have not known him, but I know him. And if I should say, I know him not, I shall be a liar like unto you. But I know him, and keep his saying. Your father Abraham rejoiced to see my day, and he saw it, and was glad. Verses 58 through 59. Jesus said unto them, verily, verily, I say unto you, before Abraham was, I am. Then took they up stones to cast at him. But Jesus hid himself, and went out of the temple, going through the midst of them, and so passed by. A brief summary. At this crucial juncture, some Jews had begun to split from the religious leaders and believed in Jesus. That may account for the increasingly hostile tone of this exchange. Jesus promised freedom to anyone who believed in him. The leaders reacted to the implication that somehow they were enslaved. Jesus made his point by referring to two conflicting households. One, the leaders, claiming to be of the household of Abraham, argued that they could never be slaves. They were in God's family. Jesus argued that if that were the case, they would do what Abraham did. Two, but when one is a slave to sin, he is sold from Abraham's family to another household. The master of that household is a murderer and a liar. The deception and plots of the leaders against Jesus demonstrated that the devil had become their father. The debate became more contentious, with the leaders repeating a charge that Jesus was demon-possessed, chapter 7, verse 20, and adding the insult of calling him a Samaritan. All Jesus had to do to refute the charge of demon possession was to cite his works. The next attack was to try to set Jesus up with a charge of blasphemy. A claim to allow one to never taste death would make Jesus greater than Abraham and the prophets and an equal with God. Jesus did not deny equality with God. He confirmed it. He affirmed that Abraham rejoiced at the thought of seeing my day. God promised that in Abraham, all peoples on earth will be blessed. Genesis chapter 12, verse 3. Jesus would fulfill that promise. Acts chapter 3, verse 25. Then Jesus affirmed that he lived before Abraham. In making that affirmation, he claimed for himself the name of God revealed to Moses, I am. Exodus chapter 3, verse 13 through 14. Jesus' opponents were outraged. Thank you so much for listening. Join me soon for the next backstory and more.